the same, not the same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the king. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this Lace Arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then I got episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. Episode 95 of Season 2 of the Not the Same Sports Show, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, 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 very happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same Sports Show, man. We got so much to talk about. March Madness is here. It's literally here, as you saw in the graphic. Yeah, man. So, hey, do us a solid before we even get started, man. We need you to do what you see on the screen in a few seconds. Also, man, if you didn't get a chance to check out the Bible study last night, maybe you was otherwise occupied, you should check it out. But number one, hit the like button. Number two, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we was last night, as I was mentioning earlier when we did the Bible study, part 2 and closing out the Bible study on the subject of examine yourself.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Oh, but tonight we are getting ready to pop off with these sports. We got a lot to talk about, man. But shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Sports Show, our MTMV Sports family. You see them in the bottom left-hand corner. Over there doing big things. The full 94. You got full 94 going on, Red and Bold, main card, and a slew of other shows that they got going on with our MTMV Sports Network famo. Check them out if you haven't subscribed to them as well. Also, Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, 520 Collective, and the Kingdom Now Network. Those are the outlets. Those are the outlets to rebroadcast the E3 Bible Study, Not the Same Sports Show, and the Not the Same Podcast. Greatly appreciate them. Hey, man, get them one word of hand clap, bro, real quick. Just real quick. Let me get that real quick.
Hold on.
You got to find them. If you don't know what this is about, this is your first time tuning in. Look, if this is your first time tuning in, that is for all my sneaker peekers. If you don't know what a sneaker peeker is, it just might be you. That means you are tuning into this show. You're not going to say nothing. You're going to have a lot of stuff to say to your phone, to your TV, to however you saying it to. But you ain't going to say a word. But we appreciate y'all. Just make sure y'all do what you see on your screen right here. Hit that like, notification, and subscribe button. Just in case you just saw us on Facebook and it popped up because I hit highlight or followers or highlight and followers, depending on whatever Facebook allows us to do. That is what we're trying to do tonight. Make sure, welcome to the show. Welcome to all our listeners. Welcome to our reviewers. If you're not watching live, it's a lot of people. I said reviewers because you're viewing this joint after the fact. You dig what I'm saying? You didn't catch us live. We appreciate y'all too, man. Real talk. So with all that being said, once again, do what you see on the screen. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. We are going to put this up way more than what we normally do tonight because we want the algorithm, and that's what we're doing.
That's what we doing. All right, man. First of all, man, before we get started, brother, how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm trying to, you know what? Before we get started, what up, D? What up, Hagens? What up, Mr. G? We can't start off like that. We gave the sneaker peekers. We got to talk to our one words that's in the chat. You dig what I'm saying?
The one words,
our true one words that be in this joint. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about? Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Rob. That last part of your job on last night Bible study really lifted me up. I needed that. Much respect.
Oh, hey, you know what? Praise God, because I promise you, Mr. G, and I'll say this, and we'll get to the sports. When we do these Bible studies, I got to go back and look to see what was said because sometimes you just be zoned out. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. It be like that sometimes, not being deep. But yes, D, I got on Chicago. I do got a couple of Bulls hats. People don't trip off of it, but I got 2 of them. I got this joint, and I got a gray and black one that match another Not the Same Podcast sports hoodie joint that I got. So yeah. I'm good, brother. I have no complaints. You know what I mean? It was a light day. I got one of my babies back today, and my brother helped me out to pull it back into the garage. You dig what I mean? So my truck had got some scratches from my job. The roof of the garage scratched the top of my brand new truck. And at first the airport was like, nah, that wasn't us. Till I sent them pictures, and I said, "What? We lost. Go get an estimate."
And then they said, "No."
And but they paid for it. Glory be to God, man. They paid for it. I got my truck back, look brand new. You dig what I mean? And I'm grateful for that. So yeah.
What's all right, good man. With you, without further ado, oh man, I'm good.
How you doing? Man, I know we don't do what's good on this show, but how you doing?
Nah, we don't. But tis the season. Yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored. Yes, and if that offends you, be offended. But yes, I'm blessed and highly favored and happy in the Lord. But nah, man, I'm ready to get into this sports, man. Let's see what's popping.
I thought you said be offended.
No, not be offended. Somebody tell me what's popping.
Sorry, I was being deep, bro. You gotta be Baptist Coastal to know what I'm talking about.
No, not be offense. Not be offense. All right, man. Let's get into the latest. We're gonna get started with the NBA. No. NCAA, man. I don't have no bracket.
WNBA, bro. We gotta.
You want to start with them?
Ladies first. Yeah, we could go ahead and get it over with, man. Ladies first, man. Ladies first. They made a couple.
Just talk about it, brother. I ain't got no screen for it.
No, don't do the screen. Just give them a hand clap because they almost it up.
Almost messed it up.
They almost messed it up. But the WNBA, for those who listen, real talk, WNBA and the WNBPA reached a verbal agreement on a new CBA terms. Yep. The deal still needs to be written out by a lawyer. So here, they came to a verbal agreement so that the CBA could be ratified with the new terms, and it has to be voted on. It's a simple majority with both players and the association owners. And this is going to take a few weeks. With that being said, now we can roll into this expansion draft. You got to remember, we had some new teams coming in this year. So the WNBA could not afford to fumble the ball on this one. I am telling you, they was about to mess themselves up. But expansion draft can take place. The regular draft, free agency, etc. All of that stuff could take place if they can get this done in the next few weeks and don't nobody throw any wrenches in the game, because me and C was talking about this. The notoriety and the popularity of the game the last 2 seasons has been an all-time high for casual fans such as C and myself. We have gotten a lot better, but now that it's casual fans are starting to take a look at it, this is what's now become. It's a new $7 million cap that's proposed from the $1.5 million cap. That's almost 5 times larger than the previous cap. Again, $7 million cap. Supermax, this is what it looks like. And it may seem pennies to you, but that's why I'm going to give you the before and after. The Supermax contract is now $1.4 million. Previously, $249K. Think about what I'm saying. Their Supermax now is $1.4 million. Previously, $249K. Average deal is now $600K. It used to be $124K. Minimum deal, $300K. Previously, $66K. A McDonald's manager was making more than a minimum deal in the WNBA, and they were doing traveling and exerting themselves and putting their bodies on the line. This is the biggest part of this. They got a 20% revenue share. That is very important. That 20% revenue share, all of this, again, this is verbally agreed upon. It has to be ratified. This is just the first step of good job. They went into like 2 a.m. Now, here are some CBA keynotes and some extra benefits that for men, they're not going to understand this. For women, I totally get it. Housing, retirement benefits, we all know that. Facilities and family planning benefits. That's big for when these women, these players, if they get pregnant, because we had a player who got pregnant and the team just said, boop, we'll see you. We ain't got time for that. We trying to win a chip. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to laugh at it like that,
but that's how it happened.
These are not the things that men have to worry about because it's the woman that's sitting at home to having the baby. Now, I'm not going on no 50s, 60s mindset. I'm just telling you, in men's sports, you don't have to worry about the family planning and the housing and all of this stuff because typically they hire a Stepford mom or whatever, stay at home with the a nanny or whatever, and they stay at home with the mama and the babies, and they help out while the men are on the road. So this is very important. Again, hand clap to the WNBA for finally reaching a verbal agreement and getting this thing done. What's your thoughts, bro? That's the breakdown of what I have, and that's the meaty part of this agreement. Go ahead, bro.
Man, at the end of the day, because we're going to talk about this a little bit later in the show, but at the end of the day, man, they got paid. They should get paid. I think it was fair. From what I saw, numbers-wise, that was fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should they get more? They can, but I think they took advantage of a prime moment with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, all these new stars that came in that brought all these new eyes that was never on their association like there is now. And they took advantage of it. It was a perfect time to have the CBA in. Perfect time. Because at the end of the day, Caitlin say she ain't playing, it's going to be a problem. But think about this. Last year, Caitlin missed all kind of games. The ratings were way up. It didn't matter.
Yep.
You know, year before it was all Caitlin. Now it's like, okay, nah. It's new fans, it's new people that's into it. So big salute to them, man. I wish the best success for the WNBA, man. And they're expanding, which means money is being made. So big salute.
And we won't harp on this much longer, but the power of social media. You remember when Caitlin and Reese came in, it was a lot of hatred towards some of the ones, the Tarasis, from them toward them, because they didn't understand it. They were, you know, kind of dinosaur thought, but nobody really talked about it. You dig what I'm saying? And they had the same mentality some of the old guys in the NBA have toward the youngins. Oh man, it's this, and they didn't want to embrace them. But them girls came in and they proved their points, and they brought their social media following with them. So this is good for the WNBA. It's a small start, but listen, 1.4 million for your Supermax, and previously it was 249K.
They hit way different. It's people you walk by every day that make 240. It's people you see every day. Yeah, the minimum deal. Normal people you see, and not people that's got ads and campaigns and all that. Right. Regular, normal, everyday Joes is making it. I'm not saying that ain't no money. It is money, but for the status these women had, it's not enough money. But, hey, man, we're going to wrap this up because we're going to keep going. We mess around and went too long. All right, let's move on to NBA Top 10 Power Rankings. Number 1, we got the Thunder. Number 2, we had the Spurs. It was the Spurs for a while. Thunder back at the top. Number 3, the Celtics. Number 4, the Pistons. Number 5, the Knicks. Number 6, the Lakers. My bad. 7, Nuggets. 8, Rockets. 9, Cavs. And 10, Timberwolves. Thoughts on this, brother? I got some.
I got thoughts. I think the Lakers should be up a little more.
I agree.
The Lakers should be over the Knicks, and the Knicks should be down. Lakers are 3rd in the Western Conference right now after that win against the Rockets. Now, they got Rockets back-to-back. They beat them the other night. Sangoon wasn't playing. They play them again tonight, if I'm not thinking. It was back-to-back in Houston, whatever. Lakers should be up a little higher. I think the Knicks should be down a little more. Rockets, I don't know if the Rockets should be in the top 10 anymore, bro. Like, they so iffy in that middle of the road, but up top, I have no problem with the Thunder taking number 1 again. Spurs being number 2, that's interchangeable. That can be 1A, 1B. You dig what I mean? Celtics being right there in the pocket at number 3. Tatum ain't missed a beat. Hey, East, y'all in trouble. Pistons should have fell a little further. Trouble. They should have. Pistons should have dropped a little more also because they on a little skid, bro. Pistons don't look solid. Only having Cade. You shut Cade down. Yeah. Now you see what you're getting, and this is why they should have made another move at the trade. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, shout out to our brother Tommy Robinson. He said he finally get a chance to see the show. Hey, big salute to you, fam, for getting a chance to watch the show. I think my problem with this list, where are the Hawks? The Hawks have won 10 in a row.
10 in a row, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, power rankings, not yearly power rankings. This is for the week. They have been balling, but they 10 in a row, man. Also, I just saw Mr. G said this, and it gave me a reminder. KD got to have regrets. I think KD is poison pill to winning teams.
Yep.
I'm serious.
Unless they have strong people.
What did Houston look like last year? With nowhere near the same amount of talent. They was the 2 seed. You know what I'm saying? They are this team offense is trash. It is terrible, man. Now they really, really are missing Fred VanVleet. That's one of the bigger problems. But also, man, I just think going all in for KD, they lost some of their defensive identity, and also losing Steven Adams really hurt them because all that rebounding. And what I'm saying by this, they were good because, they'll go down and missing shot, but they get the rebound. So they get 3 or 4 cracks at the shot. Then other teams only get 1 because they going to get the rebound 2 or 3 times, then they finally score. Then they going to go down there. If you miss, they going to get the rebound and go right back down. But they can't do that without Steven Adams. So that team is kind of failing. But also, man, the Lakers, man, I'm very impressed with them. They playing good. If you didn't see that game the other day, the overtime joint, where was it Rivers? Not Rivers, Reeves. Austin Reeves caught it off the miss to the left, got a dribble and got the shot. You know what I'm saying? Luka hitting the game winner. That was a great game, bro.
OT. That was a real good game. We watched that one. Me and the boys watched that one over here. But outside of that, I mean, I feel like the Raptors doesn't get any love.
Yeah.
It's
Orlando
a bunch
Magic
of
been on a long run too, man. Like I don't think these people getting the love they deserve. This is like history rankings instead of like actual rankings right now.
Right. And if you look at it, hey, that's the best way to put it, brother. That is history rankings right there in front of you, outside of the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Which getting into if you're done with this, I got some NBA news real quick.
All right, we get the news. Go ahead.
So I'll go right into that. Anthony Edwards is gonna be out 1 to 2 weeks with a knee injury. Basically, he gearing up for the playoffs, y'all. That's all that is. They currently 6th in the West. Steph still has a few more weeks before he returns. They currently 9th in the West. So with that being said, getting geared up for the playoffs. Also, NBA is set to vote and talking about expansion in both Vegas and Seattle.
Yes.
To make this a 32-team league. I think they could do it. I think it would be great. And I also think this, man. I think Bron gonna have ownership because this is not gonna take place to the 2028-29 season. Bron might be gone by then, and you might get your first NBA player who has ownership in a franchise.
Oh, it's gonna
which
happen.
would be Vegas. Yeah, which would be Vegas.
It's gonna be Bron.
Yeah,
we all know this. We all know this. All right, man. Let's move on. Like your cuz was asking, man. Let's get on to the NCAA. Disregard these rankings. We're just gonna talk about. We already got the first 4 that started. 2 of them are tonight. 2 games was last night. NC State versus Texas. Texas won 68-66. And listen, man, by the way, both of these games were very good. Very good games for the lower tier seeds. Very good games. And the Howard UMBC game, that was very good too. Howard gets their first NCAA win. Big salute to them.
Shout out to Howard, man.
Yeah, big salute, man. That's a black HBCU.
HBCU team. Yeah, shout out to Howard. I want to say something about this first 4.
Go ahead, bro.
The disrespect to Miami of Ohio. Now, Mr. G got on my head last week and talking about some. Listen, they dominated their conference. I don't care if their conference is trash.
31-0.
31-0. Now, I will say they lost their conference championship. No, they went 31-1. They lost the last game. And then they lost the conference championship. But to put them in the first 4, in order for them to make it into the 64, the round of 64, I think that is very disrespectful to Miami of Ohio, man.
I agree.
They should not be in this first 4. But they play Lehigh tonight. And also it's Prairie View A&M versus Lehigh, and Miami,
that's
Ohio
going on
play
right
SMU.
now.
They play
25-23 is a score.
Yeah, it's over in the corner right here, 25-23. And then
SMU,
Ohio play SMU. So
Miami, Ohio.
Disrespect to them, bro. That was big time disrespect.
Big time disrespect, man. A couple of weird things. Somehow, Mizzou is playing in St. Louis. Of all, how did that happen? They are a 10 seed. That seems like an unfair advantage. That's gonna be all black and gold in the downtown, wherever it's at. Where is that?
It's at the Dome.
Yeah, they playing at the Dome. That's gonna be so. It's gonna be all Mizzou. Also, something very weird, man. I think Arkansas got screwed. Arkansas is way out in Portland, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Now, my family is from Arkansas, and I know about the Arkansas Razorbacks program. I am not a fan, but most of their fans don't fly to games. I'm not trying to be funny or goofy, but most of the fans are older people who drive RVs, trying to drive all the way from Arkansas to Portland, Oregon. them folk, Portland, if you ain't never been to Portland, that is a very weird place. I'm not saying people are mean. They're cool, but it's weird.
Just where it's located.
It is not the South, fam. As a man that's from the South, Portland gonna be a culture shock for the Arkansas fans. And they gotta go, like, that's more of a advantage for Hawaii than Arkansas. Now, Arkansas is a 4 seed.
The crazy part about that, Hawaii gonna get there quicker than Arkansas fans.
Than Arkansas.
Because
it's crazy.
Arkansas got screwed. But you know what? I think it's the Calipari effect. That's what that's about.
Cal. That's what it is.
That's the Calipari effect. So,
but speaking of Cal got a point guard. That boy nice. There's A-Cup Jr. He hit different. Different.
Boy, shout out to Kyle also, man. Everywhere he go, he take his teams to the tourney, bro. That's a coach. I know he had the folks in his pocket at Kentucky. Wasn't he at UMass for a minute?
He was at UMass. He was at my school. He was at UMass. He got to a championship with my school. Parlayed that into Kentucky job. Won a chip with Kentucky, and now he's back in the tournament with Arkansas. This is, I believe, his second year at Arkansas.
Yeah, every time Calipari get investigated, he leave. That's all I'm saying.
Calipari has been participating in NIL for 15 years.
For 15 years.
But listen,
you don't get Marcus Camby to UMass without NIL.
You don't get Derrick Rose from Chicago, Illinois to Memphis, Tennessee without an SAT score. You know what I'm saying? It's been some tomfoolery going on. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. You can Joan Cal all you want. Some of the best guards in the NBA came through Cal. SGA, Cal, Devin Booker, Cal, Derrick Rose, Cal. All these folks.
What's my name?
Anthony Davis,
John Wall.
Cal, John Wall, Cal.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins, Cal. Like,
man.
This man, no talent.
Hey, NIL deals is real out here in these streets.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? That boy hook you up with he can hook him up with something like what Rod drive and I get you one of those and a couple of K in your pocket. Hey, come on over to Memphis or come on over to UMass. Come on over to Kentucky. Big blue country. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to go to the comments right quick. We don't normally do this, but, you know, college is different. All right, Louisville going to lose Brown Jr. load management. Yeah, Brown Jr. out for the first round. So, Michael Brown Jr. is high draft pick, top 10 draft pick candidate that played for Louisville. Pretty good dynamic guard, 6'5"-ish, something like that. Sitting out, first round. Our
center, Duke center is out for the first round also. He was hurt. Foster should be back. I can't pronounce his last name. It started with a U something. But he's our big rebound guy. And we had to do some things. Yeah. He'll be out this first week against Siena. I don't take these type of teams lightly because they out there with nothing to lose. You dig what I mean? And that's what I love about NCAA tournament, bro.
Yeah. All right. Any disagreement with the top the 4-1 seeds? Duke, Arizona,
Michigan,
Florida, and Michigan.
No, because Duke and Florida were number ones last year.
Yeah.
And they went to the Final Four last year. Arizona and Michigan being number ones, absolutely not. They were thorough the entire season. Look at this look at the top four.
Yeah.
Should be that way. You dig what I mean? Should be that way.
All right, man. That is it for our I didn't do the women, so it's tournament time. That's it for our What's Poppin' segment, man. Let's go ahead and get into our soapbox, man.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our Soapbox segment when me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind or sports. Normally, Rob does sports. Normally, I do whatever's on my mind. Today, it may be something different. You never know. We have a timer that look like this on the screen. When it's over, it is just over. There's no buzzer. There's no nothing else because I got tired of looking for it, and that's the real reason, one word. So it's just going to be over. As tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
I am ready, man.
Listen,
folks, it's tourney time, the most exciting time of the year for men's and women's college basketball. We got the Cinderella stories. We got the buzzer beaters, the upsets, the blowouts, the unexpected that happens during this time of year. I love it. Last season, all 4 number ones made it. I just said something about it. Florida, taking it all, unfortunately. This year, you got Duke and Florida. They're number one once again, along with Michigan and Arizona, which my man's just said it. Both teams didn't get out of the Sweet 16 in Michigan and Arizona last year. But we'll see what happens this year. With all the talent in this year's draft, this is what I'm saying. I think this is going to be one of the tournaments for the ages, where one of these standouts going to lead their squad to the chip. Now, I'm a little biased. I'm a Duke fan. Everybody knows this. I got Duke winning it all. Listen, they made it to the Final Four, and Houston beat us in the Final Four last year. I don't know what's going to happen. This is what March Madness is all about. If you're a basketball fan, you know what I'm saying? More so you like the NBA, I'm telling you, just watch it. You want to know why? Some people don't like NCAA. It's too many teams, too many games. Who I'm going to root for? Watch the 64 because it's one and done. This is a time where a pump fake, gather, dribble, and pump fake, gather again is going to get called. It ain't you. This ain't the NBA rules. This is NCAA rules, and I love that for that. Where the fans are for real and they die hard, and it's not just about the parlay. This is the part that I'm talking about with the NCAA and the tournament and everything that it brings. This is what I'm going to say. Welcome to the NCAA tournament, gents. Once again, I'm picking Duke to win it all, but I'm a little biased. But I truly believe that this is going to be a tournament for the ages this year because of this draft class. We talking about 13. The lottery is all playing in this draft. I mean, all playing in this tournament. So somebody going to pop up and they draft stock going to go up. Some people draft stock may drop. But welcome to the NCAA tournament. It's going on right now as the score is 27-29 as we speak. Go ahead, bro.
Change the tone here. This is still sports, but I'm going to get something totally off my chest. Listen, man, today I saw on Twitter, I saw a video from Draymond Green begging Adam Silver to move my Memphis Grizzlies to Nashville. Then I saw someone else say that of popular status. I saw about four different people say that. Just move it. Don't try to make no fees. Don't do nothing. Just move it straight to Nashville. It'll be better in Nashville. Let me hip somebody to something because they're just saying that because they want to go out and party in clubs. So it makes the city better. It don't make the atmosphere better. Tennessee Titans, who are housed in Nashville. Guess what their attendance rate is in the NFL? 31 of 32 teams. But this is such a big city. That means everybody going to show up, right? Here's the answer to that. No. Let's look at the Predators. Also, last in the league in attendance. Supposed to be such a big city. Everybody want to go there. It's popping. You got to move this team here. But it ain't the NBA. Even the WNBA turned that city down. But we're supposed to take my team, who's been in Memphis 25 years and been to the playoffs. Listen to this, Rob. 15 times out of the 25 years. But they should move and go to Nashville because it's just doing so bad. How's it doing bad if your team has been going to the playoffs more than 50% of the time it's even been in the city? That is crazy for an expansion team. You feel what I'm saying? But it doesn't get the popularity. It doesn't get the pub. It's not so many nightclubs down there. You just ain't been down there. There's plenty of clubs in Memphis. How do I know? I was born and raised. I've been to plenty of them. And I'm not a clubber, but I've been to plenty of them. It's blues clubs. It's literally live blues being played. Some of the most famous blues people playing on the street. If you've been in New Orleans, you ever been on Bourbon Street? It's like Bourbon Street, 20%. Similar. Brick Road, the same thing. Smaller, not as much, but the same type of thing. But beyond this, you NBA players saying that it'd be better in Bridgestone Arena. So Memphis Grizzlies Arena holds almost 17,000. Bridgestone Arena holds 10,000. If you want to send it to Nashville, you can't do it based on fan support. If the WNBA would not work there, why do you think an NBA team will work there? Now, I saw Mr. G put in St. Louis. No, St. Louis is not a city about this. So the NBA is about this. That's not going to work in St. Louis. You know why the sports in St. Louis do well? Because it ain't about this. Hockey and baseball. Those are two things. The Cardinals ain't never left, and the Blues ain't never left. If we get another NFL team, it'll be the third one. That tells you all you need to know. All right, man, we're going to go into our debate few. Maybe at some point. All right, this is our debate feud said when me and Rob go talk about all that's going on in sports. We go back and forth for 5 minutes, like the subject you saw flashed on the screen for a second. When it's over, there's no buzzer. It's just over. But we're going to get it started with the first one. Thank you, D. She said, you're right. I love going to Memphis. People that actually go there love it. It's people that ain't never been there. They watch first 48, think you don't get robbed. You're not going to get robbed. Just like I've been to Compton. I never felt scared. Wearing the wrong colors because I went there on no trouble. You go somewhere where everybody get robbed on trouble, guess what? You'll get robbed. Anyway, carry on. All right, first subject for tonight. Now that March Madness is here, who do you have in the Final Four? What big state's close to Memphis? It's called Tennessee. It's in Tennessee. The next big state on one side is Arkansas. The other side is North Carolina. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and you're not getting another Carolina team. No. I think I'm going with the number ones again, man.
Yeah.
And looking at these brackets, the only thing that I can see, Final Four, like Arizona, they have that West, they have the West seed, and then looking at it, like the only people that I can see giving them a run for their money is BYU.
Yeah.
And they would have to meet BYU like in the Elite Eight. You dig what I mean?
Let me answer him right quick. This is funny. Miss G said, "You sure I won't get robbed? See, I'm Canadian. Yeah, you also black. So no, go ahead."
No, I got
out the West.
Out the West, I feel like Arizona gonna get it. Looking at Duke's thing, UConn's in that. I think you got Kansas. If old boy decide he want to play. UCLA is over there for Duke. Michigan State over there for Duke. So Duke out there in the East, very hard bracket, but I still had them coming out.
It's not easy for Duke, but I think they can still come out.
They got a hard one. Michigan got Alabama over there. Yeah. Texas Tech was upsetting a lot of folks. We talking about in the Midwest bracket. Texas Tech was upsetting a lot of folks early. They beat Duke by 1 point in the game. But Michigan still don't have a hard way to get to the Final Four. And then last but not least, you got Florida. And Florida, really, only person they going to match up with probably in the Elite Eight going to be Houston. I see Florida. And then if Illinois catch fire and that goes, and then they have North Carolina. But out of everybody, and it's not because I'm a Duke fan, I'm going to just tell y'all, go and look at that East bracket. They trying to make it dang near impossible for us to get to the Final Four. But I think all the number ones will make it to the Final Four again, with the exception of BYU get out. And I pray we don't get hurt in our bracket because we got everybody and their mama over there in the East.
I think the easiest bracket is Arizona, man. Like, the toughest team they got over there is Arkansas. Seriously.
That's like BYU, bro. You don't think?
BYU is a 6th seed and their point guard hurt. The toughest team they got over there is Arkansas or Gonzaga.
I'm gonna say it again.
I mean, Purdue is supposed to be pretty good, man. I won't believe Purdue will win until they win. I'm sorry. Big Edie ain't there no more. So I won't believe they'll win until they win. Yeah. I just, because it's not a very athletic team. And I keep wanting to say the playoff. It's not the playoffs. In March Madness, you need point guards. And they got a decent point guard, but you also need athleticism. And I think, man, the toughest thing for Arizona is going to be Arkansas if Arkansas get through. But Arkansas they be sometimes, man. Like the point guard always hooping, man, but everybody else may not. So, yeah. So, but to answer the question, man, I think it will be the Final Four with a possibility, I hate to say this, bro, of your team slipping up. Because they just gave y'all murderers row, man. Y'all got Kansas, Louisville, and Michigan State, and UCLA, and UConn, all in your bracket. Like, they gave you, like, man, if you get out of this, if you get out of that bracket, you should win the whole championship, bro, for real. Because you're going to have the hardest road. Like, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, man. Who did Shire piss off? Because, goodness. You know what I'm saying? They treating him like Calipari, bro.
Yeah, it's Duke. That's all I say about it. I think the other person that got an easy road, though, look at Michigan, man, down in that Midwest bracket. It ain't too much going on down there, bro. Like, look at it. It ain't too much going on. Unless SLU, like,
SLU ain't championship level good. They good, though. But they
good, but who look at that
2 seed down there? Iowa State.
Okay, so listen, Iowa State is the 2. Virginia may be their toughest.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe
Alabama
so.
can get hot though because they shoot a lot of threes and run an NBA offense.
Michigan is, man. Listen,
Michigan cold though.
we mopped the floor with them when we played them, but at the same time, they was tough. They tough.
Y'all didn't mop the floor with Michigan.
Yeah,
Y'all
we did,
that was a close game, bro.
we mopped the floor with them. You
Okay.
had to look at the inside. I ain't talking score-wise.
Like,
we just handled them boys.
That was a great game.
It was a great game. Mop the floor with them. Anytime we win, we mopping floors.
All right, Tommy say I'm not going to agree with you on your picks because everyone is going to go hard and keep your eyes on UConn, man. I don't. UConn got waxed by in their championship game. Who's that waxed them? I can't remember who it is. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
bro.
but to your point, Tommy.
I like the coach though.
That's why we said we can't really say Duke for sure because they got to go through UConn. Listen, that Elite Eight could be UConn versus Duke, and depending on what's going on, it only takes one injury for Duke, and it's going to be a wrap because Foster was already hurt as a point guard.
You missing your big man.
We going with Boozer. Our big man gonna miss the first game. Hopefully he can get back for Ohio State or TCU, but it's not gonna get any easier. Kansas in the Sweet 16 possibly. And then, like I said, for the Elite Eight, we got UConn, UCLA, Michigan State. So I'm with you. I'm with you with that.
Yeah. Let's see. D, a win is a win. I feel you. Miss G say I'm rooting for Houston. I'm rooting for Arkansas, Houston, or Cinderella as LIU. Yeah, I really would love Houston to win it, man. Kelvin Sampson is a great coach, man. I don't think he got enough talent though. Honestly, man. Yeah, watching them lately and watching them in a championship game, I think it was I forgot who they played, man, but they didn't look that good. But hey, it could just be the championship. They could be tired. They got a week off, so we could be good.
Yeah.
And Tommy say Nashville is a hockey town. Enough said. Hey, I'm with it. Nashville is a transplant city. Nashville is like Vegas of the South, which means there's nothing but transplants there. There's not many local people that's gonna have love for anything. What they have for love for there is Tennessee football. People that's from there love the University of Tennessee football. That's about it. Or the University of
orange
Tennessee
and white,
basketball.
baby.
Yeah, that's who run that city. It won't go. NBA ain't gonna work there. That's a college town, in my opinion. All right. The NBA will vote to expand soon with 2 new teams. The 2 new teams will be Vegas and the Seattle Supersonics. What team should move east? The reason we're saying that because one team have to move east. The candidates are Memphis Grizzlies or the not Milwaukee, Minnesota Timberwolves. Less likely is the New Orleans Pelicans. They really saying it's a 2-team race. And who you think should move east with those 2 new teams coming in?
It would have to be the Pels.
You think it's the Pelicans?
If you look at the map, if you hold on, NBA team map, I think it would happen because Midwest, Memphis is on the other side of the Mississippi. Anything on that side, left side of the Mississippi, if you're looking at the map, in my opinion, should go to the west.
You mean to the east?
No. Anything on the left side should
go.
On
the left side of Mississippi should go west.
The Mississippi
on the right
should
side
go west.
Should be east.
Yeah. So go ahead, bro.
I would say Minnesota like Mr. G, and I am a Grizzlies fan. I would rather them be in the east. I think it would be easier. But the reason I say Minnesota, next to Minnesota, Milwaukee is very close. Chicago is very close. Detroit is very close. When it comes to if they have like a 14 division, it is so close. And you think about it, they make them divisions based on travel. Those are 3 very close teams on the east for them. That's why I think it should be Minnesota. Now, I think the Grizzlies are the farthest east, but when it comes to that, the closest team to the Grizzlies would be Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But I think all those other teams are closer to Minnesota, in my opinion.
But the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, if you look at the map, bro, like the Pelicans is just like a inch more to the right to the east. So that's why I say the Pelicans, because then you got the Pelicans when they go on that, they're closer to Orlando, Miami, and Atlanta. And I get there right there by the Houston.
I can hear you on Pelicans. Like Pelicans or Minnesota.
Yeah, because
but I
the
think
Grizzlies
it's gonna be
like in the middle.
Right.
The Grizzlies like in the middle.
It's seriously like a Midwest. It ain't really Midwest, but it's really like right in the middle, like you say. Mr. G asks, is Soda closer to Indiana and Michigan? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Minnesota is closer to Indiana.
It is.
Minnesota is really closer, really most like Midwest.
It's closer to you. honestly, Mr. G.
Yeah.
Like,
Minnesota closer than you. That flight probably ain't that bad for you, brother.
you can go see Ant at any given
Yeah, you
time.
go see Ant at any time. Let's see. Tommy say my son and his friends went to Memphis for a Grizzlies game and had a blast. He has adopted Memphis as his new hometown. Big salute. Appreciate that. All right.
Now, if you look at it though, one more time, it would be Minnesota because you got Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, and Toronto right up there in that little. And yeah, I know. That's why I said. I said
it
it
sound
would
better
be.
when you
I'm
said
agreeing.
Though.
No, I'm agreeing.
I know.
You looking
I'm
at
agreeing
the map. With you. I'm
right.
looking at the map. It makes sense, but so does the Pelicans.
Yeah. Either one, man, it don't matter, man. At the end of the day, we ain't finna be good for a couple of years, so you move either one. I think NBA-wise, if they want to do it marketing-wise, put Ant in the East. You got another star in the East. You know what I'm saying?
Now that makes sense.
Ant's not going nowhere. He's going to be good, unless he asks out. And he from Atlanta. I heard some whispers that he may want to try to barge his way to Atlanta. But why? Stay in Minnesota. I mean, you can drag that team to 2 West Conference Finals.
I don't think that would be good for him to live in Atlanta and play
not
in
the hometown. And shoot, that boy.
No, because he still got 100% one word to him. I just saw him with
my
Obama.
brother got too much baby mama drama, boy. And you trying to be in Magic City land? That's trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Big time. No, he got some growing up to do. He was playing against Obama, talking about, come on, OG.
I ain't mad at him for that though. One thing I say about
he authentic.
He authentic.
Don't send him back home because
no
I think authenticity will get him in some trouble if he stay in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it could be some haters there, man, that don't look at him as a champion. You know what I'm saying? Try to get rid of him. That's what happened in your hometown, man. Be like, man, you don't remember me and all that type stuff. So, I think he should stay there. But, yeah, the team I think should move should be Minnesota, in my opinion. And my thoughts on the new teams that's coming in. Bravo, I'm going to do this for Seattle. Should have never lost their team. They lost their team through trickery, right? Now, me being a fan of an NBA team, this is how you lose a team. And it has nothing to do with fan support like y'all think it do. It has nothing to do with this. This is what moves a team. When you don't buy a new arena, they move. It's only that. It has nothing to do with fan support. It's a bunch of teams that suck and always suck. The Wizards been bad almost all my life. It don't matter. You ain't never heard about them moving. You know why? Ain't got nothing to do with it. All it has to do with whether they get a new venue or not. If they get a new venue, get a new arena, they keep the team. Listen, I assist D team talking about playing in Indiana, the Bears. All about arenas. That's all it comes to. Why did the Rams leave St. Louis? Arena. That's it.
Yep,
the Edward Jones Dome was trash. It was trash when they built it. Been trash. Now, we got screwed and we got paid because we got screwed. Because we got screwed, went to court, and the court agreed with us. So, now what they did with that money, that's a whole nother conversation. But, but the only reason I'm going to reiterate this for everyone. If a team moves, it's only about arena, period. Because if they get too proud, high and mighty, and be like, nah, that owner's a billionaire, he should pay for his own arena. Like, you ain't been hearing about this. Portland, watch out for Portland. They talk about not paying for arena. Well, guess what's going to happen? They'll move.
Yep.
Everybody looking at us, well, we like going to Portland. Ain't got nothing to do with that, dummy. It's about the arena. That's all it is. I approve money for a new arena. We getting the updated arena. So that's all it is, bro. That's the only reason we got it, because Vancouver wouldn't do it. So that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying?
No,
look at what D said. Chicago has the oldest stadium in history. This is why teams move. It's only that. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying to your point, because y'all went from the pyramid to where y'all at now. FedEx Forum. So y'all moved and y'all did it. And also for the Wizards, they used to be the Bullets. They was in Capital. They was in they were in Landover, Maryland, and then they moved to DC, and then they became the Wizards when they moved over to DC. Why? New arena. The Redskins, when they became again, they was at RFK Stadium, which was in DC. Now they in Landover, Maryland. It's like them and the Wizards switch. They got a new stadium out in Landover, but they still the Commanders. So
that's all it is, bro.
It's real, man. It's real.
It's never about attendance. If it was about attendance, why do the Sacramento Kings got a team? If it was about the Wizards, it was about attendance, why the Wizards still got a team? Why does the Brooklyn Nets still got a team? If it's only about attendance and how people show, no. You
They got a
look
new
at,
one.
especially if you look at NBA League Pass, look at the marinas, look in the crowd. It'd be like a ghost town in them joints.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Ain't nobody talking about them moving. But anyway, moving right along, man. I went a little long with that. My bad, bro. I just, I feel it.
No, you in it.
Last one today. Did the WNBA get it right with the new pay and get it right with the pay in the new CBA? Did the WNBA get it right with the pay in the new CBA? And if you know what CBA means, that means collective bargaining agreement. Go ahead, bro.
Allegedly. And I say allegedly because this is only a handshake.
Not a done daughter. It's not a done daughter. It's a handshake.
It's only a handshake. And the majority has the rule. That means the owners and the players. Now, the players out, but the owners got to say 20%. I don't know about that. It only going to take listen, allegedly they got it right. I see her saying yes. Allegedly they got it right. Now, it will be right once you get pen to pad and them signatures and they move forward with it.
Yeah. I think one thing that helped the WNBA is Nafisa Collier. I said that one name. Why? She started a whole nother league, funded the whole nother league, paid the players, got them a TV deal, and let them know, mess around with our money. Let them know. That's exactly what it is. I think it was a fair number. I don't think they went overboard. I think it was a fair increase because they've needed an increase for some time. I don't know why I can't talk right. They have really needed an increase for some time now. And the fact that they got as much as they have, over 50% increase in pay, over 50%. You get that at a job, you skip to my loo all day long. You're going to be juking and dancing and pop locking all the way down the street. You get a 50% raise? Come on, bro. That hit different. So I think they got a very respectable deal. If this goes through, and it will be, prayerfully it will be signed. I hope it does be signed. I hope it does get signed. But I think they got a very, very good deal. I think it's very, very good for the players. Because if the bottom tier players, the lowest paid player was making $67,000, equal to McDonald's managers. Some McDonald's managers make more than that. White Castle make more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go flip burgers and tell people what to do and make more than that. But you going all around the world, playing ball, traveling all across the country, holding up from getting pregnant and stuff because you want to keep your job, all that type stuff. They need to just do that. Mr. G says they need the ratings to keep climbing. They will. I think they will. I think they're here to stay at this point. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese set the tone. They got it started, but I think it's gonna keep going. In my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm with you. They got it. Mr. G, like I said, they got it right. If they can get it right. Now, what's proposed is excellent. I love it. It's not too much, like you said. Now, here's my question because I don't know this. So everybody on the Supermax, is this like a pay equity type of situation where your current contract will now move up into what the new tiers are? So if you got a Supermax deal, your 249 now equates to 1.4 million. Like, I don't know the logistics.
I don't think it's a pay equity deal, but I think with them having a percentage of it, I think if it's 20%, they get 20% of overall revenue. That means if the revenue is more than what they had last year and it bumps up, they get 20% of that bump up. That's what that means. No, I'm talking about,
I gave you a Supermax under the old deal.
Right.
We restructured it. Do my deal now, since I got a Supermax, going to the 1.4 million. That's the part I want to know. That's what I'm saying. So, because if the new Supermax, I'm at 249 and you just gave me a Supermax deal for 4 years, I'm still at the 249 Supermax. Is it going to increase to the 1.4 Supermax is what I want to know. I don't know all the details of how that would work. That's what I meant by pay equity. Will that kick in?
It would kick in when the new league year kicks in.
When the new
But so if they was on the Supermax now, right, and then when the new league year comes in, then I think they probably get prorated to what it's supposed to be.
And that's what I mean by pay equity. That's what I mean by pay equity. So now all these people making 66 bumps up to 300, and the lifestyle gets better. Now you know what this eliminates? This eliminates going overseas to have to play ball. So now these ladies don't have to leave their family. You don't have to pay 365 year-round ball doing this to their bodies in order to provide for their family. That's why. Well, why do they go overseas? You
They make more money
survive.
overseas.
Yeah, like so now it's they should be able to fend for their family at $600K, at $300K a year. The
Yeah.
average household don't make $300K a year, one person. So yeah, should be able to do it.
Mr. G says he think they should get better announcers and play-by-play and stuff like that. Maybe so.
It's pretty decent.
I think it's decent too. I think it
Yeah.
shouldn't be. I like that they have a lot of women announcers, like when they have like the WNBA pre-show or whatever on ESPN. I like that. I like it's people that's actually around the WNBA. Like I wouldn't want to hear Stephen A. Smith doing it or Charles Barkley doing it. People that's not really involved with it, I don't want to hear that. You know, I'd rather hear people that's involved in the sport. I can't remember who it's a light-skinned, tall lady that be on there. She's very good to me.
Real good.
Malika Andrews be on there, and some other folks that be on there that actually like it. DeAndre Coleman say respectfully they should start dunking in the WNBA. They have, but it's not right now.
Yeah.
But it's
happening. What up, Dre?
Yep.
No. So they have a couple of them. There's a young lady who is dunking. She was dunking in the what's the league that Nafisa started? She didn't dunk a couple of times. You just said it and I forgot the name of it. But yeah, she dunked in a few games. So
yeah.
And they starting to throw oops and catch them. They ain't doing how the men do it, but some of them are catching oops and catching them now.
The thing is, I think, as men, we have to learn women's basketball because a lot of us, we would say, I'm not saying Dre said that disrespectfully, but a lot of people are like, well, they ain't dunking, I don't want to watch it. But if you watch it, the plays they run, and some of these girls be hooping. Like Caitlin Clark is very exciting. She don't dunk. She's not a short woman. I think she's like 6'1". She's tall, but she be shooting the thing. It's exciting. Paige Beckers is awesome. Like dribble handles, up fakes. Like Angel Reese she just funny to me. She like Dennis Rodman to me. Not in attitude, but just the way she play because you just get rebounds. The me bounds. But a lot of these girls are very, very talented and very, very skilled. Man, it's very different than. In the old days, I ain't gonna say WNBA, it wasn't talented. I just wasn't watching it as much because Cheryl Swoops was cold. And old girl that was for used to play for the Minnesota team was cold too.
Yeah.
The one like 4 championships. They ended up marrying the dude that was in jail. I can't remember her name right now. Maya Moore. Maya Moore was awesome. She was awesome. But it wasn't the time. This is their time right now. So big salute to the WNBA. Hopefully everything gets signed, sealed, delivered, and we'll be able to watch it this summer, man. It'll be cool. I really wish they would stretch out that season a little more, man. For real.
It's short because it starts right after this.
Don't be scared of going against the NBA. You ain't going against it, man. Just play. It don't matter, man. You got your fans. Like I hate that they do that, man. Don't be scared to deal with the NFL. Ain't nobody beating the NFL. Don't mean you can't run run your stuff. Still run it. I still can't remember this game, the lead, man. It's getting on my nerves. I can't remember it because I just said it.
Yeah, just say it. I can't remember it either.
Anyway. All right, man. That's it for our show, man. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to get up out of here.
Hey, look, man, have you ever thought I really like what these guys are doing with this podcast? I said we was going to spam it all night, and we got into the conversation and just forgot. But if you want to support, listen, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. We appreciate Dre, you still on. Appreciate you sliding through. Tommy, appreciate you sliding through, finally catching us. Unrivaled. That's the name of the league. How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing? Look, the like, subscribe, and notification button pop up. There it is right there. If you've already hit subscribe and like, notification, don't hit it again. You're going to undo all of that. Just hit the like button, please. If you're watching this after the fact, leave the comments. We actually go back and see what some of the comments are from previous shows. So we do appreciate that. You want to sow a seed, Cash App, Not the Same Podcast, notthesamepodcast.com/support for our website. Listen, if you have a business, you got some stuff going on, you got a project, whatever, we actually do advertisement. The way that you see the Visa sign and the Cash App sign and some of the layouts, your logos can be there. You dig what I'm saying? Partner with us. You don't have to rebroadcast us. We can do that. And guess what? If you go to the website and see it, we not even busting heads. It's like 20-something bucks just to get your stuff up there. And we'll mention you and partner with your boys. We'll put you up there. And guess what? It's forever on YouTube as a partnership because we don't take the episodes down. Every video we've ever done is on our YouTube page. We got over 700 of them things. So praise God for the longevity. And if y'all want to partner up, just inbox us, man. Let us know what you're trying to do. But make sure it's not on no foolery, because I'm going to look at you like you're crazy. So if that's how you want to support us, that's what it is.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all watching tonight, man. Come back tomorrow night if you are into positive hip-hop, a.k.a. CHH music, and all the in-between. We say positive. Ain't going to be no cussing on this thing. But tune in for the hot topic of the night, as well as some music topics, man. So make sure you're back at the exact same time tomorrow night, and we'll get it done, man. But with that being said, I am C-Micah.
I am Robert Dean.
And man,
I just said it like my man.
We out, man. We'll see y'all.
Tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean, and just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same.